Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here. In today's video, I'm going to be first going over the price of Bitcoin, and then I'm going to be telling you about an opportunity to get a $500 bonus on Celsius. So I'm really looking forward to this bonus. The last day to do it is actually today, February 28th. So if you want to take part in this offer of getting a $500 bonus, the day to apply for the loan is today. So I'm going to be kind of comparing what it's like to get a loan out on Celsius. But first, let's go ahead and check the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently sitting at just under $41,000. Let's go ahead and zoom out to the 7-day chart here on Bitcoin. I really didn't look at Bitcoin much over the weekend. The weekly chart is still looking extremely weak. I do like this price action. A lot would have to happen on the weekly chart to change the chart from bearish to bullish. So a lot would have to happen on the weekly chart to see that momentum shift. I would love to see this green moving average trading above the red. I was feeling hopeful in this range, but then we took, unfortunately, a turn down to the worst. So with the current state of the world, it's really hard to predict what's going to happen moving forward. So you just have to be ready for all scenarios. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I talked about how I sold off about $100,000 of crypto. And it wasn't necessarily the best time to sell it off if you had a close-up view of everything that was happening. But technically, I'm selling at a major profit. And I wanted to take some funds out, go ahead and start earning interest on stable coins. So I wanted to kind of change that dynamic to be ready to buy back lower if that turned out to be the case. Because it is not completely out of the question that Bitcoin goes down to $20,000. And you have to be prepared for all scenarios. And before I sold, I asked myself, obviously it's likely that the price could, jump right after this. And would I be okay with that? The answer was yes. So that's why I continued. That's why I made the final decision to sell what I sold. So if you want to see exactly what I sold, you can watch that video back over there. So like I said, weekly chart, not looking that great. I would have been really hopeful if this green 2 started trading above the green 1, but that didn't happen. Let's go and take a look at the daily chart here on Bitcoin. Daily chart is decent. I like seeing this 4 green candle trading above the prior 3 candle. I would like to see this green moving average crossing over the red, but Bitcoin needs to make a higher high. It needs to go past the high of this particular candle right here, which is 44,775. So still needs a decent way to go. I'm assuming, because of what Bitcoin's looking like today, that stocks are up too, but we'll eventually get to that. We still are seeing quite a bit of correlation. I actually like the 12-hour chart here. So the 12-hour chart is the first time frame here that shows me some signs of some more forward up move, seeing a higher low and a higher high. Would love to see Bitcoin close above this DMA. Let's go and look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is looking really great. This green crossing above the red. The green 2 going above the green 1. Bitcoin making a higher high. 4-hour chart looks absolutely excellent. A nice strong move on this Monday morning. Hourly chart obviously looking great as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the stock market is doing. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So this is the hourly chart here. Where's the opening candle? This right here, this is an opening candle. So stock market opened down a little bit today, trading in this small zone right here. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the 5-minute chart. I'd like to see what it's been doing on the 5-minute chart. This is actually excellent because Bitcoin is up so high today, like a significant percentage. And the fact that S&P is down a bit today and that Bitcoin has moved away from being correlated on this particular day with the current state of the world, there's a potential that we could look back on this day and be like, that's the day that Bitcoin stopped correlating with traditional markets. So we haven't seen that in a while, especially with the big move in Bitcoin. It wasn't like, Bitcoin was up a little bit today. Bitcoin is up substantially today in consideration of what the stock market is doing. So this is a 5-minute chart on SPY, and this is an opening candle. So you can see that it opened down quite a bit. Let's go ahead and look at this percentage of how far it went down. The first 5 minutes, oh, that is not the one I wanted. We're looking for price range. So from here down to here, kind of just, it dropped about 1.22% within the first 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and check back over on Bitcoin, and I wanna see what it was doing at 9:30 this morning. So yeah, Bitcoin, at 9 o'clock started already like trending upwards, and then it just continued to show strength. So that's kind of where the strength has come in. Like, after the stock market opened, so this right here is a 9:30 candle. So from then, it jumped 6% between like 9:30 and 11. So it really has not correlated on today particularly. Gold is not doing very well. Right after the stock market opened, gold traded sideways for a little bit and then went down. Let's see, 1.45%, which is significant for golds, at about 10:20. So that 10 o'clock reversal definitely played out. We see a lot of coins up today between 5, 10, some are up 15%. Luna's up 15% today. Wave is up 12% today. Celsius is up 7.2% today. So Nexo up 7.91% today. So we're seeing, a lot of bullish action across the board in the cryptocurrency space, which is very exciting. So love to see that. Let's go and take a look at Ethereum while we're at it here. Let's zoom out to the weekly chart here on Ethereum, which, looks pretty rough. Like I said, same thing with Bitcoin. We have to see a lot take place in order for Ethereum to show a momentum shift. So on the weekly chart, if you want to see a higher high, that's like basically up at all-time highs. If you zoom out to the daily chart, Ethereum making a higher high. This looks really similar to the Bitcoin chart, would be about $3,200. So when it came to, it was Bitcoin on the 12-hour chart, right? 12-hour chart is where we started seeing a momentum shift right here. So it looks like Bitcoin made a stronger move on the 12-hour here versus Ethereum. So we would have wanted to see Ethereum go above the high of this candle, like up just below $2,900, make a higher high. So right now we're seeing Bitcoin showing more strength, right? We saw the higher high on the 12-hour. We haven't seen it yet on Ethereum's 12-hour chart. Let's see if the 4-hour chart is looking better. And like Bitcoin, that 4-hour chart was looking good. It was looking strong, but Ethereum, not so much. So Bitcoin is leading the way here, which, is an exciting thing to see if you're thinking, okay, when Bitcoin stops correlating with the stock market, that's what it was created for, right? So the fact that we see Bitcoin kind of breaking away here and Ethereum not leading the way is a good sign, because I think mass adoption, especially when it comes to governments using cryptocurrency, is going to start at the level of Bitcoin. Like, do you ever hear about governments buying shit coins? Sorry, but it's something to really take into consideration. It's crazy how many people the first into the cryptocurrency space and they go straight for the altcoins. They think like Bitcoin's too expensive. They think it's out of reach. And it's honestly like such a bad approach, and people get burned right when they start investing, and then it makes them discouraged over time, and then they never really actually start accumulating Bitcoin. With everything I know now, entering the space, I would start buying Bitcoin first. I would focus on that. Before, I would tell people like 70% Bitcoin, like 30% Ethereum. I would focus probably 85 to 90% on Bitcoin. What's going to take Bitcoin to some insane levels at some point in this market is going to be governments getting involved. They're not talking about buying crappy coins. They're talking about Bitcoin specifically. So something to really take into consideration. Governments own the money printer, right? So when they control the money printer and they want to buy a lot of Bitcoin, they will just keep printing, raising the price they could buy no matter what the level is. The 1-hour chart actually still hasn't made a higher high on Ethereum. So even the 1-hour chart here, Ethereum not really leaning in a bullish direction technically. So all right, that's enough for the price. Now we're gonna go to talk about Celsius here. So let's see, Celsius sent me an email here. This is the last day. You get up to $500 in crypto with your next Celsius loan. Hey there, time is running out to claim your bonus offer. Get approved for a loan of $3,000 or more against Ethereum, AVAX, DOT, or Matic, and get up to $500 in crypto as a bonus. Promo own ends today, February 28th. So I can't do this on the computer. So you have to actually apply through the loan on the Celsius app. So if you want to check out Celsius, I have a link down below. I've been using Celsius for over a year. I have a lot of different crypto on here. I'll go ahead and just show you guys my account really quick to show you that I'm actually using Celsius. I've taken out loans with Celsius. I have used a lot of different of their features. Celsius X is coming out soon, which is going to be awesome. You know, what's cool about Celsius is like, if you have a loan out with them, they are not going to liquidate you immediately if your loan to value ratio is out of balance. They're actually going to contact you and try to work with you, which is something that I really appreciate, because like nothing is worse than being to basically having to sell off your crypto to cover your loan. So you can see here, this is my Celsius account. I have some Bitcoin on here. So your first 0.25 in Bitcoin is going to earn you 6.2% APY. Anything after that is going to earn you 3.05. And then on my Ethereum here, your first 30 Ethereum is 5.35, and then your anything above that is 3.52. If you want to earn more of a percentage, you can actually earn in Celsius tokens. So when it comes to Celsius, I've also taken out a $30,000 loan at 1%. And also with that scenario, they basically take out the interest monthly, which is like $25 approximately. If you pay that in sell tokens, you're actually going to pay less. And then I don't know exactly the term length that I selected there, but the interest is basically nothing, which is awesome. And so that's kind of been my experience with Celsius. My customer service has been pretty good. You get paid out once a week, every Monday. So like I said, when you open up a Celsius account and you deposit $400 and you leave that there for 30 days, you'll receive $50 free in BTC. Like I said, I've been using Celsius for a while now, and it's been a positive experience thus far. So like I said, if you want to try to get in on that $500 bonus, right when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go apply for that loan. I'm gonna go get that $500 bonus. So if that's something that sounds good to you, hopefully you can take advantage and see this video before the day is over. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, have an amazing day and go out there, create a portfolio that you love.